guys, welcome back to my allotment diaries, and thank you to everyone who is still watching me, is still enjoying my little allotment diaries that I'm putting up 3 times a week. If you are one of those people and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, every single subscriber makes such a huge difference to the algorithm. It means that more people will find me and can watch these lovely allotment videos, and I want to share them with as many people as possible. So if you're not subscribed, do consider hitting the subscribe button. It would mean the world. Wow, the weather has really changed in the UK. It is like full on autumn mode now. We have had thunderstorms, we've had torrential downpour. Now we've just got this kind of like grey sky. I mean, it looks like summer, but it does feel a little bit cooler. Let's be honest. This was our summer too. You know, we don't have any 4 seasons anymore. We've just got 1 season and it's just grey cloud. But there we go. Archway is looking very dead now. Gosh, it's crazy to me how quickly like the allotment garden can change, like so quickly. Just in a few days it just looks completely different. It's just all died back. Still looking very nice and grown, and you know, things are growing. I've got the pumpkin at the top there which is still alive and stuff, but just altogether looking a little bit finished. Do you know what I mean? It's just like the end of the season is in sight. I say that, we still had this lovely new growth here on this random pumpkin. I think we've got a pumpkin in here somewhere. Yeah, we do. So this little guy here is definitely going to need some additional support. I'm going to have to put a little like hammock or something in here to keep him up, because he's going to fall down. Also, I'm referring to it as he. I understand, yes. I always refer to my fruit and vegetable and most of my plants as he, him, it. The he, I don't know why. Maybe I just feel like because I'm a woman, I'm just in charge of all these men here. I don't know. I don't know why I refer to them as he. It annoys a few of you, but it's not really an intentional thing. I think maybe I'm just like being in charge of men. Look at this poor guy here. Oh my goodness, he's tried so hard to flower. See, it's tried so hard to flower, but it's all bent over. Look at this. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. You're very tiny, but I'm very proud of you. Well done. Right, so a lot of you noticed that I do have a little bit of a whitefly situation going on a lot of my brassicas. Got it all on my kale. They're literally it's literally like it's snowing. If I run my hand over the kale, it's like it's snowing. So there's a serious problem going on there. And a lot of you got in touch and said it's a really easy fix. What I need is a spray bottle. This is just an old rabbit one, but I have cleaned it out properly. I put some water in here and some washing up liquid, and then what I need is garlic. So I've got lots of garlic here. Thought I'd use one of these. So I'm going to put some garlic in here, and apparently you just spray it on, and then it like gets rid of all the whiteflies. So I thought, well, let's do that today, because that's an easy hack, isn't it? It's an easy thing to do. So I'll pop some cloves of garlic in. And then at the end of the vlog we'll go and spray it all so that it's infused with garlic. But let's try it. So, I don't know how many of these to add. I'll just add a few. Even smell of, yeah, it does smell of garlic. It is garlic. It should smell of bleeding garlic. Shouldn't smell of strawberries then, should it? Come on, sort your life out, girl. I'll stuff all that in. I'm sure I should have shaken it. Right, I'm going to leave this just for a little bit to infuse with the garlic, and then we'll spray all of the brassicas with this. While that's infusing, I'll get on with some weeding and gardening maintenance jobs. Let's do that. On it. No, you're not going to sit on my camera and poo all down the front again. Just had a thought. I've just had a really good thought. So this bed here, this was my flower bed for a few years actually, but it's just not performing anymore as a flower bed. I'm going to turn it into a raspberry bed, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to contain the raspberries to this bed, give them all structures to climb up and stuff, and protect the entire thing with like a little fruit cage thing. What do you think? I think that'll work really well. It's a nice little contained raspberry section. I can walk down and pick some raspberries. I love that. I think that's great. So I've got 2 raspberry bushes over this archway, but they are not working. They're not growing over the archway. Big surprise there. And I have a raspberry bush at the back there. I think that's a blooming genius idea. I really do. Right, this is Savoy cabbage. It's one of my absolute favourite cabbages of all time. I always have this at Christmas time. I like red cabbage, but it takes a really long time to cook, and it's not quite as good as Savoy cabbage. This is just my absolute all-time favourite. So I always grow it every year. I brought this a couple of weeks ago, forgot about it, left it at the back of the garden. It's been quite munched. I think this is the work of slugs and snails though, not caterpillars, but the way to check is to look for the caterpillars and also look for any eggs. The cabbage white butterfly will come along and she lays eggs in like groups, and they're really disgusting. They're yellow usually, I think they're yellow, and they're like in little clusters. You can just rub them off with your hand. I can't see any. So I think this is the work of slugs. But my Savoy cabbages have always been munched to some degree, and they always tend to do quite well. Once again, I'm living in a daydream. I'm like, look, they're like half dead, and I'm like, they're gonna be fine. They're fine. But I believe they're fine. So they're gonna go into this bed here. I think we'll plant them in, and then we're gonna use our spray over them all. Prevent any whitefly. Right, in they go. Right, it's time to check for whitefly. Let's have a look and see if any of these are harbouring any of the little white flies. It's just another way of saying let's check for whiteflies. Any whiteflies here? Oh yeah, hundreds. Oh my goodness. Look at them fly. Look at them fly. Any whiteflies here? Yeah, a few. There they are. Right, let's get rid of these little buggers. It certainly does appear to be working. And I tell you what, they actually smell very nice. It's like I've washed all my plants. They smell lovely. Lovely. I think, and I'm just guessing now because no one told me this, but I think the idea is to get underneath the leaves because that's where they are. That's where they're all living. So you've got to go like under, like that. Here we go. They're all here. Oh, look at them. They're scattering like flies. Excellent. Yes, go. Go. Leave this place. This is not for you here. Party's over, guys. Well, so far the experiment is a half success. Now you can see they have all sort of relocated to the ground around them, but they are starting to come back on and sit on the plant again. So that potentially means it was not a success, and what I've essentially done is just washed my plants with washing up liquid and garlic. Look, they're back. They're back. There's someone there. They're back. They're just coming back. Go away! Why do you like washing up liquid? I thought all creatures hated washing up liquid. Anything that you ever make like this, it always has washing up liquid in it. I just assume that they all hate washing up liquid. Look, they're just not interested at all. So, in my last vlog I was talking about Seedcraft, which are a seed subscription service. You sign up and you get sent seeds every month, but the seeds you get sent, you actually sow that month. So you don't have to think about what to sow when or whatever. You just get the seeds, you whack them in the ground, they grow, that's it. They all come with instructions as well. And I got sent recently Chinese broccoli, which is also known as Chinese kale. I've never heard of this before, I've never grown it, never tried to grow it before. You can sow it outside directly now in thin rows. It says that it's similar to a calabrese, only with sweeter, more succulent flavour. The leaves, stalks and florets can be steamed or stir-fried and substituted for broccoli in loads of dishes, so it looks amazing. But also, when you thin out the seedlings, you can just eat the seedlings, kind of like the way you do with pea shoots. You know, you can grow pea shoots and then just pick the shoots and eat them. That's how you eat, like that. But yeah, I thought this would be really exciting. So I've never grown Chinese kale before, Chinese broccoli, kale. Let's give it a go. Where are we going to put it? Now I've said all that, where is it going, Emma? Where is it going? We've got to the time of year where I'm not very organised, not very practical. I just sort of whack stuff in now wherever there's space, because I just want to extend the growing period as long as I can. I think it's going to go in here, you know. I think what we'll do is we're going to take out the chard. If we take out the chard, then we can sow a row of it next to the kohlrabi, which has been absolutely eaten. Maybe I should take that out actually. No, but it's still growing, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do it here. That is such a nice little growing place. Like, I couldn't not grow something here. I think I'm going to do 2 rows, but only because I think one row will... No, you know what? I'm not going to do 2 rows. I'm going to do a zigzag. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sow in a zigzag. Like that. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Breaking all the rules today. Yeah. Why not? Why not do a zigzag? Let's have some fun. Right, these seeds are going to be tiny. Yep, tiny. Teeny tiny. All brassica seeds are so small, but the plants are so big. Just goes to show, doesn't matter how big your seed is, the plant can still be quite big. Something like that is terrible actually. Doesn't matter how small your seed starts, you can still grow into a great big plant. That is fun, doing it like that. That's way more fun. It's official, guys. Growing in a zigzag is way more fun than growing in a straight line. Far less practical, but much more fun. Feel you there? Can you feel me in? Right, I'm going to totally forget that I've done that now. I wonder what on earth is coming up. Is this whitefly? Are you here too? Oh, unstoppable. spider's web there. You definitely cannot see this, but there's a giant spider web there, and one of those horrible spiders, the horrible ones, the ones with that like brown, you know, the brown ones, oh, they're the worst. I hate them. They're everywhere right now and they're driving me crazy. I don't know which way you went. I have a feeling he's on my pea plant, and I was just going to pick some peas as well. Why do they do this to me? Why? Right, I'm going to pick some peas, but I'm going to be very careful not to get the spider. Bloody spider season, I tell you what. It is a thing. It is happening. Peas, glorious peas. Oh, why have you made your web there? Why? It's unnecessary. My autumn peas have done so unbelievably well this year. Like, honestly, I'm so proud of them. I can't... God, they're massive. Oh my goodness. These will not make it home. They are just absolutely just done insane this year, and I can't really tell you why. I think the main answer is because they didn't die and they didn't get eaten. I didn't really protect them very well. I just put them in and they just didn't get eaten. I don't think the bugs around here like peas, so that's good, because I do. I'm wondering if there's a carrot in here. There is supposedly a row of beetroot and carrots in here. I can see a carrot. I'll stuff it, let's just get it. Oh! I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, if you want to be technical about it, I've grown a carrot. That's a carrot. That is an orange. That's an actual carrot. I've grown it. It's mine. If I was a nice person, I'd leave this to my rabbit at home, but you know what? He's got enough carrots in his life. I'm so gutted my carrots did not work this year, because that is unbelievable. It tastes so much like a carrot. I know I always say this and people laugh at me, but until you grow your own vegetables, you don't understand how a vegetable tastes when it's like literally fresh out the ground. Like, I've just pulled that out the ground, put it straight into my mouth and eaten it. It tastes more like a carrot than any carrot I've ever tasted before, because it's like pure carrot. This cannot be any more carrot. It's not been frozen, it's not been transported anywhere, it's not been sprayed with any pesticides, it's not been modified in any way, it's not been put into a plastic bag. It's literally just out the ground, out the dirt, into my mouth. This is the most carrot you'll ever taste. Oh, and it is just glorious. If you can grow anything from scratch, from a seed in your own garden, and just eat it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's so worth it, and you will never go back. You will be bitten by the gardening bug and you will do this forever, because you'll miss the taste. You'll just miss it. And if that's not inspiring enough, I don't know what is. Right, hope you've enjoyed my vlog today. It's just starting to rain, so that's my cue to get out of here. I will be back again on Friday. Have a lovely rest of your gardener's week, and I will see you on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.